Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Glenn from Glenn's Car Collection, and this is my new daily driver, the GLA 45 AMG. Before I had the M2, I actually had a CLA 45 AMG. It was white with black 19-inch wheels. There were things I liked about the car, things I didn't like about the car. I loved how it looked. I didn't really like the dual clutch transmission. It was very jerky. I had a 2014 model, which was the first year. This car is new and improved. The GLA came out in 2015, and actually they fixed the dual clutch. It is tremendously better. If you're not familiar with these cars, they basically took the CLA and raised it up an inch. In the United States, it's called a crossover. Reality, it's a hot hatch. This really competes with a Subaru STI Wagon and a Mitsubishi Evo. This has a big back seat like the Evo does. I'm 6 feet tall and fit fine in the back seat. I couldn't fit in my CLA 45 AMG. I fit just fine here. I can sit back here for a couple hours, no problem, especially without the optional sunroof. The sunroof does lower the roof a bit, and then my head is kind of close to it, but without the sunroof, you can definitely be 6 feet and sit in the back. My CLA 45 AMG, you could not have adults in the back seat. This has got a huge trunk. I play ice hockey. One of my requirements was having all-wheel drive and able to fit my hockey bag, and this easily fits it. I do for all my cars. I kind of have this leather, this is kind of like a fender guard, and you put it in the back here to stop any scratches. And it works pretty well. If you're not familiar with these cars, they're 355 horsepower from a 2-liter turbo, single turbo, twin scroll, 4-cylinder. And this car has really got massive power. For 2016, they upped it another 20 horsepower. And what I've learned from this engine, there's probably another 100 horsepower or so available. One of my criterias for this car was to get these Recaro buckets. They're roughly a $2,500 option. I have the Command, which is the navigation that looks like an iPad, which I actually like. I got the, I believe it's called the Premium Package, which gives you the Harman Kardon. So I got all the major options with this. I definitely wanted the Sport Exhaust for $450. You get the Mercedes Sport Exhaust, which sounds phenomenal. It's better than most aftermarket exhaust. That's how good this Sport Exhaust is. I went with the 19-inch wheels, and I know the black 20 inches definitely look better, but there's such a low profile tire that the ride is brutal. The ride is stiff in this car with the 19, so I'm so glad I didn't get the 20s. I test drove a new 16 that had the extra 20 horsepower. Honestly, I didn't notice the difference, and the ride was brutal with the 20-inch wheels. So definitely stick to the 19s. Let me show you some things inside the car. I have all-weather mats that I put. That's what you see there. The gauges are very good on this car. What I don't like is the, and I'll do other videos on my likes and dislikes, the speedometer. If you're looking at it at speed, it's very hard to tell if you're at 50 or 55, 60, 65. It's just too close together. I mean, it goes to 200 here. You know, obviously the top speed is nowhere near that. They kind of should have done with some of the cars, maybe do 0 to 100 much bigger and then space out the other ones. So what I typically do, as you can see, I have 1,400 miles now. What I usually do is, I'll have to start the car, I guess, to do this. I just make the speedometer. There is an option here to give you, oops, here we go. Yep, what did I do? I don't know how that message came on. There is an option right here that gives you, my seatbelt's not on, that's why it's flashing, that actually gives you the miles per hour. So then this way it's just easy. You got the tach and you can see your miles per hour. So that's how I keep it. For 15, they made as an option, and this car has it, the push button start. And literally, until I picked it up from the dealer, or when I first picked it up, you put the key in here. The push button start is basically this plastic button. You stick it in there, and all of a sudden you have push button start. So I guess that's a nice feature to have. This car, brand new, with all these options, stickered for $61,000. I got it, as you can see, with just 900 miles on the, I bought it with 900 miles on the clock. I already have 1485. And I got this car for just under $45,000. So I got $16,000 off sticker. So that's possible from Bergen County Maserati. Ask for Nelson, who's the sales manager there. Tell him Glenn sent you. They have everything. I want to give a shout out for them since I got such a great deal on this car. They have everything from brand new Maseratis, especially that Maserati SUV that's coming out, to exotics like used Porsches, Lamborghinis, Ferraris. The Aston Martin repeat video I did is at their place. The Lamborghini Countach video that I just posted is from their place. The Ferrari FF. So they're a phenomenal dealership, and they'll give you a great deal on everything from a new Maserati to a used sports car. So I searched the country to try to find these Recaro seats. Maybe there were 27 or 30 of these cars for sale throughout the United States. I only found a handful, probably 5 or 6 that actually had the Recaros. So it worked out that a dealer local to me had one with the Recaros. That was a must-have option for me. And the sport exhaust. Most of these do not have the Recaro seats. And this is the MB-Tex leather. And these are actually the good Recaros with the leather. The standard has kind of like the Alcantara center. These seats are phenomenal. I'm 6 feet, 180 pounds, athletic. You know, if you're 200 pounds, you may have trouble on these seats. You can adjust them and make them wider. I think I have it on the widest setting, and it's still kind of tight. I mean, it's snug. So again, if you're, you may want to try these out before you buy them. But to me, the seats were a must. Okay, so that's my new daily driver. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so we can make more videos. Check out Maserati Bergen County for a great deal on a new Maserati or used sports car. And this car is a phenomenal car. Like I said, it competes with a Golf R, Subaru STI Wagon, Mitsubishi Evo. It's really a grown-up Mitsubishi Evo. I wear a suit and a tie to work. I can't show up with a big wing on my car. So this is kind of the best of both worlds. So be sure to subscribe to our channel so we can continue to make videos. Thanks and have a great day, and thanks again as always for your support. Take care. We'll make more videos soon.